We have created this learning resource to share how we transformed our work across the early level at Melrose Primary School. The resource is in 3 parts: leadership, teaching and learning through play in Primary 1, and the use of IDL for effective learning. What we set out to achieve. Curriculum for Excellence makes a number of statements about what every child and young person is entitled to experience. With these in mind, and our knowledge and understanding of how young children learn, we wanted to ensure that our provision within Early Learning and Childcare, ELC, and Primary 1 matched. Our overarching aim was to ensure that there was continuity of learning and development for children when they move from ELC into Primary 1.
At Melrose Primary School, we wanted to deliver IDL experiences and learning in a way that stayed true to the principles of early learning and play. A key document in helping us to do this was Curriculum for Excellence Briefing Paper 4. From this, we established these 4 main principles. Careful planning. From our early level curriculum plan, we used links across different subjects to select and bundle the experiences and outcomes that we wanted to cover. Clear, focused outcomes. We wanted to ensure progression by being clear which skills, knowledge and understanding we wanted to teach, develop and assess. Links related to learning. We wanted to involve the children in the planning by linking the learning to the children's interests or shared experiences to build on their previous learning. Rich learning. We wanted to provide opportunities for children to apply what they have learned in a new and different way. We wanted the emphasis to be on the process in order for children to demonstrate a range of attributes and approaches. We needed to ensure that our IDL approach was fit for purpose and reflected the way in which our children learn. We used the NAR flowchart as the national guidance on which we based the planning process. Having carefully selected the experiences and outcomes to bundle, we then identify the main elements of these to generate our success criteria and assessment questions. We share the learning intentions with the children and are then able to form a context around the planned learning based on the children's own experiences or interests. The experiences and skills are all delivered and taught through this child-led context and then assessed through a rich task which brings together all the taught elements. Reflection sessions enable our children to discuss how they have approached the task and to make explicit the skills from the curricular areas that they applied. In order to embed IDL in our integrated day, we often choose to teach a skill or give a shared group experience or stimulus at the beginning of the day. This then enables the children to respond to the stimulus, complete the task, or visit the assigned zone in their own time throughout the remainder of the day. Having already given the teacher input at the beginning of the day, this also provides more opportunity for the teacher to circulate, observe, assess, or interact where appropriate. As part of our planning process, we use our school curriculum planner to bundle appropriate experiences and outcomes. As you can see, we highlight the main verbs in the experiences and outcomes in order to make sure that we are carefully considering the specific types of experiences and learning opportunities that we must provide to ensure that the learning outcomes are being met. By using the significant aspects of learning framework as a reference tool, we pinpoint the main learning focus and then generate a set of interdisciplinary success criteria for the chosen experiences and outcomes using our school progression pathways. The main verbs are highlighted again to ensure that all learning opportunities provided are giving the children experience of these particular skills as stated in the experiences and outcomes. Finally, we generate open questions that will be our basis for assessment, once again ensuring that the main verbs from the E's and O's are included so that any assessment opportunities will be tailored for children to demonstrate the specific skills that have been taught and experienced. For example, if the E and O states that the children should explore how people lived in the past, we must carefully plan to ensure firstly that the experiences and teaching provide opportunities for children to explore, and that this is the skill they are assessed on. Initially, we asked the children about olden times and olden things and documented their responses in the floor book. Most children were able to think about their own past, some into their parents' past. Others were able to think in a wider context about main events or life in olden times. This showed us that some children were conceptually ready to understand the idea of old things and events being before they were born, the idea of history, and the understanding that their parents were once small like them. Others were just developing the understanding of the passing of time as being measurable through objects and events that are meaningful to them in their own lives. Therefore, it's not appropriate to choose a topic, such as Victorians. The context of the beach was chosen because the discussion about old things led to this through the children's responses and sparked the others to enthusiastically talk about their own experiences of the beach, seaside, and holidays. The key reasons for selecting this as a context for the Rich task were: it was clearly of interest to the children, it was an experience that all children had had and could therefore give a personal account of, it was a link to the past that could be effectively demonstrated and investigated through a variety of sources, and the context lent itself well to teaching the understanding that some things change over time, but that some things stay the same. In Primary 1, we assess learning across the curriculum in a way which enables children to demonstrate how much and how well they have learned. Our Rich tasks value the learning process. Tasks are designed to allow children to make decisions about how to meet agreed success criteria and to apply their previous knowledge and understanding in an open-ended way.